Hey everybody, Max Monster here, back with Marvel Heroes. Now we got Thing. Got the 2.1 patch changes. There's been a couple changes with Thing's skills. First off, Yancey Street Talk was added with just a 10% base enemy weaken. Granite defense, that has been reduced from 50% to 25%. Currently it says 50%. I'm quite positive it's only doing 25% though. Jagged Defender is now only by melee attacks, and it also applies a slow. Bruising Punch is now applying a vulnerability where enemies take 10% extra damage. And then Fantastic Haymaker, they put an extra crit rating on the power that kind of scales with the power that goes up as well. And that's about really all that really changed for him. I do have a build, I call it Rock and Roll, and it's going to start off with Clobbering Time, of course. Most builds probably are going to be based around Clobbering Time. As you can see, we're finally getting to a point where duration is exceeding cooldown. That's awesome. Opens up a couple metal options. We're going to go with Aggressive Aura. The Tenacity Aura and Guardian Aura, just not needed anymore. And damage rating is like so awesome at the moment. So the stats have been normalized if you haven't seen the other videos. So defense, and crit, and brutal rating, dodge. If you got stats that bring you up to them, it seems to be floating around 30% for everything. Unless you're really geared to one specific thing, and then you're going towards 40%. And then you really have to really hit hard to go higher. And it's just not worth it, where you can just stack damage rating and get a lot. 1,000 damage rating at 60 is worth 25% damage across the board to all your skills. So much easier to stack. It pays out so much more, at least for now. So go with the damage rating. And then, of course, speaking of damage rating, we're going to go with Center of Attention. Get all this extra damage rating there. And an interesting thing we're going to take is Ground Smash. Look at all the damage this thing does. 22,000. I got a unique. We're going to go with Bruising Punch, just because of the vulnerability. The crit's neat, but it's not that good. And then finally, we're going to end with Granite Defense. We got to absorb the damage. And with what's remaining, I mean, 25%, it'll probably never ever go down. You want to point in Yancey Street Taunt if you want to taunt and weaken anybody. And a point in Jagged Defender will never ever hurt. Everything else we already have. We don't need anything else. You know, you can go headbutt if you want. The damage just doesn't beat out, unfortunately, the punches. You just might as well punch. And that's it, so I'm just going to click Confirm. And Pulverizing Fury actually does something. 25,000 damage a second for 8 seconds is pretty nice. So we're going to take the Bruising Punch. We can get rid of that, because we're going to put that right over, where'd it go? Right there. And we'll have that right there. We don't have to activate the shield. We do have to activate that. We just turn it on. It will stay on. And we have Clobbering Time. So that's it for our thing. Let's see if that stays on with the port. And oh, gear wise, I have Super Soldier Serum. Advanced would be better. I'm using the Doom Metal. The Cower is awesome. Power duration, just to keep Clobbering Time going longer. Damage rating key there with hit points and spirit. Very nice thing. Damage rating here. Attack speed, +1 to all abilities. Yukio's Charm should be a super heroic at this level, but you know, some hit point regen. So I'm sitting pretty healthy. Got some hit point return with that. I haven't sought too much more gear. I just got lucky looking for Thor and got this, which suits him pretty well. And he had a few cosmics lying around. He has the old school plus base health on here with percentage base of lifesteal, so it's awesome. And that's really it. He will fare very well. It will probably be a little bit of a slow crawl. He's not going to be a speedster. Oh, you know what I forgot too? I don't think I've set these in a long time, so let's reset all this. So things will be attacking me, so I can have that on. The melee one's good. Well, might as well have spirit, why not? And spirit reduction is always good. Gambits, gets it some extra XP going. Crit with this, 2% non-movement, so I don't think so. We'll take the movement speed though, because we'll be moving. I feel like I forgot one key thing. No, hold on. Hit points. So that looks good. Apply that. We'll go over to our stats here. And we got defense. Like I said, he's geared for defense, 38%, not even 40. Everything's around 40. Dodge, no dodge. Tenacity, busted, it doesn't report right. Not a lot of crit, but hey, you know, 10% isn't bad for 360. If you geared hard for it, you might hit 20 to 30. Look at the damage rating. 1244 is giving me 36% extra damage. 1423 extra physical damage is giving me 42% extra damage. So that right there is almost doubling my damage. Loving that. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go to what level am I again? 50. So 50 sounds like 48 I need. So it sounds like Kingsman Rats. And we should always go into clobbering time. And the Cosmic didn't kill anything, it was a ground smash. You can see that's hitting for a brick. Knock him down, punch him up. Really, nothing outbeats the punch unless there's multiple mobs, and then that ground smash pays off. As you can see, the punch does hit like a truck. So he's still slow-mo, but at least the AoE is opening up a little bit of an avenue to get through some of the trash packs. You could work Dr. Octopuses if you want the AE to be bigger. I don't know why I'm running that way. Sorry, it's on. That's basically what we're going to do, is run around and smash. Make sure our buff is up. When we stop glowing, we know it's down. As you can see, that punch tears up the yellow. I don't know what level this stuff is. Let's pick up something. What's the green? 49? We're 50. Yeah, so we're a little bit out level it. But that's okay. And he's dead. Huh, I had a legendary to kill him. And that's basically the thing. That's how he's going to work. A little bit of a slow roll. He's going to pound down heavy objects and buff up teammates pretty well. So, I hope it helped. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all